At first glance, the Chipmunk Adventure appears as a whimsical romp through a globe-hopping balloon race between Alvin and the Chipettes. Yet beneath its colorful surface lies a complex negotiation of postmodern anxieties. The film opens with the Chipmunks performing in a commercial for a soft drink, immediately framing the narrative within the context of commodified childhood. This sets a tone where even play is entangled with corporate profit, a theme that recurs throughout the movie. The children are not just entertainers, but products themselves, their value measured by their marketability. Such a start invites a critical examination of how media constructs childhood innocence, while simultaneously exploiting it. The balloon race itself serves as a metaphor for global capitalism in the late 1980s. Each team carries a can of the soda Squeaktastic, promoting a brand while racing. This link between the race and corporate sponsorship mirrors real-world events like the America's Cup or the Red Bull Air Race, where spectacle serves advertisement. The film literally turns the world into a stage for product placement, with the Chipmunks and Chipettes acting as living billboards. This unapologetic blend of entertainment and marketing reflects a postmodern triumph of surface over substance, where the race's outcome matters less than the brands it showcases. The globe is transformed into a flat, traversable track for capital. Characterization in the Chipmunk Adventure reinforces stereotypes of national identity, flattening cultures into easily digestible tropes. Each destination, from the Swiss Alps to the pyramids of Egypt, is a theme park version of itself, devoid of depth. This is postmodern pastiche. Cultural signifiers are stripped of context and repackaged as exotic backdrops for the Chipmunks' antics. While seemingly innocent, this approach reduces complex histories to mere scenery. For instance, the race through the Amazon treats indigenous people as obstacles in a wild setting, perpetuating colonialist narratives. The film's treatment of geography becomes a map of commodified experiences ready for consumption. The Chipettes' introduction as a female counterpart to the Chipmunks might appear progressive, but it also reinforces gendered stereotypes. They are positioned as rivals in the race, but their characterization relies on traditional femininity. They sing pop songs, admire fashion, and ultimately need rescue. Their autonomy is undercut by the narrative's insistence on pairing them with the male chipmunks. This mirrors a broader cultural pattern where female characters are defined relationally. The film's climax, where they sing together, feels less like empowerment and more like a reconciliation of gender roles within a consumerist frame. The Chipettes become another product variation catering to market segmentation. Music is central to the Chipmunk Adventure, with original songs like The Girls of Rock and Roll and My Mother soundtracking the race. These songs function as both narrative devices and commodities. They disrupt the diegesis, turning the film into a series of music videos. This is a metatextual move. The film acknowledges its own commercial nature by blurring the line between story and advertisement. The songs also showcase the Chipmunks' speed-altered voices as a gimmick, emphasizing the absurdity of their stardom. Each musical number packages emotions into catchy tunes, further merchandising childhood feelings. The soundtrack becomes a vehicle for cross-promotion, selling cassettes and toys. The villainous anthropomorphic eagles, led by an unnamed antagonist, represent the destructive side of unrestrained competition. Their schemes, like stealing the Chipmunks' balloon, mirror corporate sabotage. The eagles are greed personified, hoarding treasure and treating the race as a zero-sum game. This critique of capitalism, however, is undercut by the film's own commercial ties. The eagles serve as a scapegoat, allowing the film to criticize excess while endorsing the very system that produces it. This ironic contradiction is quintessentially postmodern. The film can have it and criticize it too. The Eagles' defeat reinforces the message that fair play within capitalism can win out, but only if you play the game. The film's animation style, a mix of traditional hand-drawn and early digital effects, also speaks to its time. The visuals are bright and flat, with characters often against solid backgrounds. This aesthetic choices mirror the commodified world they inhabit. There is little depth, either literal or thematic. The chipmunks themselves, with their oversized heads and tiny bodies, are caricatures of childhood, cute and marketable. This design is a postmodern exaggeration, emphasizing the way media reduces children to symbols. The lack of shadow or texture everywhere, but the characters reinforces their status as icons extracted from their world, floating amidst brand-laden spaces. Nostalgia plays a key role in the film's appeal, both then and now. The 80s saw a rise in retro-styled cartoons, and the Chipmunk Adventure leans into that by referencing earlier pop culture. The characters were created in the 50s, but the film updates them with rock music and high-tech gadgets. This blend of old and new is a postmodern collage. For contemporary viewers, the film evokes a nostalgia for a simpler time, even as it critiques that simplicity. The film's own nostalgia becomes a tool for selling itself, a feedback loop where past and present merge. The Chipmunks are timeless yet trapped in a specific commercial moment. Upon release, the Chipmunk Adventure received mixed reviews, with many critics dismissing it as a feature-length commercial. Yet this dismissal overlooks how the film reflects the economic shifts of the Reagan era. Deregulation and privatization mirrored the Chipmunks' enterprising spirit. The film can be read as a primer on neoliberal values. Work hard, brand yourself, and compete globally. That the heroes are children who outsmart adults reinforces a mythology of meritocracy. The villains are those who cheat, not those who own the means of production. Thus, the film subtly endorses the very system it appears to entertain, making it a cultural artifact worthy of analysis. In the end, the Chipmunk Adventure stands as a fascinating text for postmodern analysis. Its embrace of commercialism and pastiche, its flattening of global cultures, and its self-aware musical numbers all align with Frederick Jameson's ideas about postmodernism as the cultural logic of late capitalism. The film does not transcend its commercial roots, but instead flaunts them, creating a work where surface is depth. This analysis does not condemn the film, but invites viewers to watch it with new eyes. Beneath the chipmunk chatter, there is a subtext about the condition of childhood in a commodified world. The adventure is less about winning a race than recognizing the systems we navigate.